Okay, this poem is called Matt Kahn's Email. All right?
All right.
Message I sent to Matt Kahn's email day before yesterday, day before I died of underachievement,
day before I
allocative,
dropped out,
efficiency.
What is the best? Day before I slit my head with a cursor,
chaser, combination of goods. Day before I chant down Babylon, Scarsdale,
scarcity,
choice,
scarcity,
choice.
Day before I said, okay, this is the best,
combination where the curve flattens,
where the straight bends.
Right, you know my name cuts through the low point of the right. You know my name
is produced with the fewest inputs.
At a marginal cost of less is more than, more is better than less. And I say it is, and he says, yes, yes. Look at the graph. No calculus? No. Where this meets this? No. More is better than less? No.
I say, oh, see, he says this curves out this way, and I say, I guess I see how this works. More is better than less, he says, like an equation.
No algebra, no calculus. When marginal utility x equals declines, the more one consumes.
But you have to think like this.
More is better than less. More is better than less. And the paradox of value is that that which is unnecessary is worth much more.
Like life is idolized.
And life is everywhere. And life is cheap, right? Yeah, life is cheap.
Statistics on the production of dead bodies in the United States.
I question why. I send him email, and he says he knows. He says he can graph it. He says the treatment of violence is not yet profitable.
You know why?
Incentives. Incentives.
Two things to remember.
Supply and demand. Supply and demand. And you always substitute away from the more expensive. Why? Away from the valuable. Why? Elasticity equals, don't you want
a percent change over?
No.
Percent change over?
No.
Percent change over?
No. I know I him sent email and came this reply. Labor.
Capital.
Labor.
Capital.
Numerator, denominator, num dominator. Sum. Flip this over. Multiply by the square root of everything produced by a nation in a year.
It's a production function. See what I mean?
Demand is otherwise nihil est.
That's Latin.
Inelastic, that is. Domination, advantage.
Absolute.
Domination, advantage.
Absolute.
When percent change Q,
maybe you'll see
when
it.
percent
Don't
change
go yet.
Q,
Maybe you'll get
when
it.
percent change Q is less than command send 1, then demand it does not change.
Demand it does not change. Demand it does not change. Because there is no substitute.
Don't leave me a message there, comma, leave me a message here. John Stuart Mill.
Is there really more and more scarcity?
John Stuart Mill.
Counterfactuals. What if X never occurred? Expectations will be rational, and people will get around policy, and people will compile statistics, and people will become statistics.
See what I mean? As long as the property rights are well defined, it will not become eventually vertical, right? Don't leave me a message there, comma, leave me a message here.
Because I'm not reachable.
I'm not real.
One more question.
See me later. Where is there a demand curve for this?
It's out there.
Way out there.
Which way does it slope?
It slopes to the left.
It slopes to the right.
It slopes to the horizon more.
Maybe a crescendo of numbered curves and an everlasting calculation
is better spent speeding down the digital highway looking at the digital stars than less. More.
Vertical demand, same at any price,
is better. When do you work? When do you not work? Than less. More.
Half the income, more violence
is better. Change input, change output than less. More.
Difficult than I thought, or maybe it's just that
less is better than more. And label the axes: price, quantity,
income, consumption.
Less is better than more.
More.
Sometimes.
His email hits me.
Hits me. Hi, it's me, Emily XYZ. The X stands for X junkie. The Y is for yes. Z equals the unknown.